Well, we know, John, that, we are realistic as fans, and it's a tough game. When you think the way we got dismantled 4-0, in the home game against Bayer Leverkusen, yes, we are much improved. We know we bounced back really well from losing the first two games, game 1, game 2, and then we went to 1, game 3, game 4. We're on 6 points. I'd fancy us more now to get a result. We are away from home, difficult travelling away from home, although we were excellent in our last game. So for me, it's a difficult game. I would love us to come away with something, and then I'd really fancy Celtic in that last game at home to Real Betis under the lights, knowing that a win would take us through automatically if there's a goals change and we, things like that. If it goes head to head in goals, so under the lights, if we can take it to the last game. We are relying on Ferencvaros to do us a favour tomorrow night if we get beat. Because if Real Betis win and we lose, then we can't physically go up. We can't, because Real Betis will be 4 points ahead of us with only 3 points to play for in the last game. So for me, I'd love us to go and get a result tomorrow night, but I'm also very realistic that this Bayer Leverkusen team, they won at the weekend. They're 4th in the Bundesliga. They are a very, very good team. So I'm also realistic about our chances tomorrow. Please don't let sound negative and downbeat. I'm just trying to be realistic,
Do you just to go on the point of, see when we are playing our attacking football and we're causing problems for defenders, and it's a wave after wave. St Johnstone seemed to, at the weekend, kind of stall that a little bit. I mean, I don't think there was only maybe 5 shots. I don't know if it was maybe 5, chances or 5 shots in goal from the start I read. But do you think that, with Celtic, do you think it'll be a game where it'll be all guns blazing, or do you think we'll be more savvy about it and, we'll play, a bit more, we'll attack and then we'll sort of just, defend properly and well, of course?
Well, I think it'll be a type of game where you look at the game at the weekend against St Johnstone. St Johnstone came hoping that they could get a few breaks. They had 2 long-range shots and O'Halloran closed down Joe Hart. Joe Hart, that could have been, a mistake, but in the end, nothing came of it. But St Johnstone, I thought they contained Celtic very well. Defensively, they were solid. Let's not forget, St Johnstone won 4 games at Hampden last season under Callum Davidson. They're a very well organised team. They defend strongly, put the ball in the box. They play three centre halves who love defending, who put their bodies in. Tomorrow night, John, will be a totally different game. Thursday night, sorry. I fly to Germany tomorrow. I'm getting mixed up. I'll be in Germany tomorrow, but the game won't be until Thursday.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a different game. I think Bayer Leverkusen will feel they can beat Celtic. I think they'll come at us. And that's up to Celtic then to cope defensively, defend strongly. And with the players that we have going forward, about our front three is exceptional. Jota's just won Player of the Month, so he's in great form.
And Ange is Player of the Month as well. And I was watching him.
Manager.
What did I say?
Player.
Sorry. Manager of the Month. And I saw him. He was doing his bit, wasn't he, with our pal Cy Ferry, an open goal, and he was really relaxed and he was really comfortable. And I guess he gave off an image of a camp that's really happy at the moment.
And James Forrest might come in, John, tomorrow night as well. Abada, you think James was, he was the hero at the weekend. We know he can what he can produce. I think it'll be a different game that you'll see tomorrow. It might suit Celtic. I think it might suit Celtic when teams come at them and then they open up and there's more space in behind, rather than St Johnstone. They made it really tight. They made it difficult for Celtic to get in behind, although Jota, first 15 minutes, he was outstanding. So I think it'll be a bit different, and I'm hoping that will suit Celtic on Thursday night.
I just think when you look at, Rob, exactly your point, you're talking about he looks really relaxed and calm and composed, Ange Postecoglou. I think his team reflect that.
Yeah.
If you get a manager who's on the touchline, you look at Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid, bounces about over the pitch, going mad, throwing his hands. That's how his team play. They're erratic at times, they're smashing into tackles, they're pulling people. Whereas, you look at Ange Postecoglou, hands in his pockets, very seldom does he get animated. And I think that's why on Saturday there was a big improvement. They didn't panic. They waited for the moment they arrived. They knew St Johnstone eventually may just give up one opportunity and Celtic would have to capitalise. And bringing on James Forrest was the perfect player to bring on. How often has he been Johnny on the spot for Celtic? When the goal is needed, the big games, he breaks a deadlock. It was exactly. And that's why when you look at Ange Postecoglou, when you look at the composure and the calmness within his team, you think that's your input onto that team, and your team are reflecting how you are as an individual. And that's why there's a calmness throughout the pitch and also probably a calmness throughout.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.